Hey guys, ankhgaming with you. More Magic 2014 time. Now we're going to go into the campaign. Campaign, as you can see here, it has I think 5 different worlds you play through, kind of similar to last year. We're going to go into Innistrad, and I'm ignoring the story. If you guys care about that, that's your own deal. So, I have played some matches to get through the encounters. The way these encounters work, and so there's these 3 encounters, and then there's the boss fight. At least I believe he's the boss. In these encounters, it's kind of similar to last time. Like Moreland Zombies, this deck will play the same order of cards every game. So it's kind of predetermined what the computer's going to do, and then you have to figure out your strategy to beat it. So if you need to modify your deck in a certain way so that you can ideally beat that challenge. But for me, I just, played them with I don't have any cards unlocked. I have 2 decks because I haven't played through the campaign yet. I'm waiting to show you guys. And so I've gone through these. These were all pretty easy. Zombies, curved out zombies. The cultists, they played a bunch of cultists, because it's a new card in this that you can play unlimited number of, kind of like the Relentless Rats. But they have an ability, if you have 6 of them in play, you can pay 1 black, sack them all, and put a demon into play. The demon that the computer put into play by doing that was just a 5/3 or 5/6 comes into play, destroy a creature. That was it. Unimpressive. So he sacked all of his guys and played a 5/6, and I blocked it with I had a 6/6 spider out, so no big deal. Angry Mob, just a bunch of humans. It was pretty easy. It was probably the easiest one of all these. Now we're on to Avacynth's Glory. I don't know who this guy is. Sigismund? I don't know. I don't know who he is. So it's a fast deck with a lot of synergy. So it's white soldiers is what I'm guessing, and that's what we're going to unlock, I think, if we beat him. So again, I only have 2 decks unlocked. I have green and red. And we're going to go with the green. I've unlocked 10 cards in it, as you can see here. Not really anything interesting. The unlocks are pretty boring this time around. But let's go ahead and do it. Best card I've unlocked is Eternal Witness. As the mob retreats, a soldier in gleaming armor stands for you. I know nothing of this Ramaz, he says, but I know that pendant. Prove your worthiness to bear it. Fail, and I will reclaim Avacynth's holy sigil and cast you to the dogs. Okay, whatever. Let's look at our hand. 2-drop, 3-drop, enchantment, 4-drop. Looks good. This guy is the nuts against a creature deck, so keep hand. Oh, and we're on the play. I gotta pay more attention to that, because that does determine a lot of how you should play your hand and if you should keep your hand, as if you're on the play or not. But I never pay attention. Because it says it in the text, but I just don't read that little bar of text. I don't know why. Alright, so he has no play. We play our 3/2. Next turn we probably just enchant it. He may have Fiend Hunters though, which would punish us, but I would almost rather him Fiend Hunter this guy than Fiend Hunter this guy. Because if Master of the Wild Hunt lives for a couple turns, we just win the game. Heck, I say if Master of the Wild Hunt lives for through 2 of my upkeeps and produces 2 wolves, I've probably won. Alright, whenever another creature you control dies, put a 1/1 counter on this guy. He could be annoying, but Master of the Wild Hunt will deal with him pretty quickly. Also, since he's tapped out, I'd definitely go for the Oaken form. Make a 6/5 Trampler. Now, if he has a Path to Exile, which I have seen another deck cast before, then he can deal with my guy, put me a land into play. And that stinks, but it's definitely not the worst. If I've already gotten in for my 6 points of damage, and if it's a land into play for me. Fiend Hunter here would be very good for him. But luckily I was on curve to at least get in before he cast the Fiend Hunter. So that's kind of good, kind of bad. Oblivion Ring is similar to a Fiend Hunter. It's actually better than Fiend Hunter. I'm less likely to be able to deal with that than I am to deal with Fiend Hunter. Now we're hoping that he has no other action to deal with our Master of the Wild Hunt. If we get 1 untap this guy in play, then huge, huge if he lives to our next turn. Next turn we can just blow that guy up with a wolf, and even if it deals my guy, I have a 2/2 and I killed his guy. So it's like a 3 for 1, 3 for none. Alright, whenever he dies, put a 1/1 white spirit token flying into the battlefield. That's fine. I will gladly tap my guy and kill that. Yep. I can almost say we've won just by untapping. We're going to go ahead and activate this ability, shoot your mob. Play our spider. Now, I do not want to use Prey Upon yet. Or do I? I kind of want to say Prey Upon in case he has a Fiend Hunter. I'm afraid he's going to enchant that guy and make him huge, but I can deal with him in time. In fact, if I get to untap, I could deal with up to a 7/7. It would cost me most of my board, but I could do it. Okay, another Elite Inquisitor, that's no big deal. And the 1/1s they make that fly are not really tough for me to deal with either. Alright, Primeval Bounty, it's a pretty good card. We'll go ahead and play it. I've said before, I don't like 6-mana enchantments that do nothing when they come into play. But I've played against this one enough times now to realize that, holy cow, if you untap with it in play, you probably win. Alright, we got our wolf, so we're going to go ahead and activate the ability and nuke this guy. And that's worth it. We traded a wolf for his guy. I am going to not attack yet. Here's why. You could trade both those guys for my guy and get a spirit into play. And that's not as good for me. That's actually not as bad for him as it is good for... Not as good for me as it is for him. So he attacks this 2/2 that I can't block. I'm perfectly fine with that. Yeah, it has lifelink, but I'm not trying to aggro him out. I'm trying to control the board. I have 2 massive card engines, essentially. These 2 cards are basically like Howling Mines. They're producing effects for me every turn. When he dies, put a 1/1 counter on target creature control. If that creature's human, put 2 on it. That's fine. I'm not going to kill you yet. And I'll show the power of Prey Upon, plus this thing in a little bit here. Gather the townsfolk. Put some 1/1 human soldiers tokens into play. That's okay. As long as he doesn't have Anthem effects yet, I'm okay. Alright, so we play a land, we gain 3 life. When we play a non-creature spell, we're going to gain 3 1/1 counters on something. Which I'm going to put the 1/1 counters on my Gloom Widow. So we're going to go ahead and Gloom Widow, my guy, your guy. And we're going to put the 1/1 counters on my Gloom Widow. He can't block, but so now he's got 5 power or damage on him, but I can attack into this, which I'll do. He has no good trade here. Now if he blocks this Cathar and tries to put the counters on a human, I can blow that human up. He should chomp. I would chomp with the human token. There we go. The reason we went ahead and Prey Upon is mainly that makes that attack good. And I'm just keeping his human count down, because obviously he's got a human theme going on here. Alright, Midnight Guard, whenever another creature in this battlefield, untap Midnight Guard. That's fine. We might just kill Midnight Guard here since it's a 2/3. If he doesn't have a good play. My guys are holding off his attack, that's why I didn't do it yet. Okay, that token's fine. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and activate this to kill his Midnight Guard. Trade a wolf for his guy. So basically every turn I'm just tapping to kill a guy for free, is really how this is working. Gain another 3 life. And now we can freely attack with our 6/6 again, because unless he has a pump spell, and we get in there. If he has a pump spell, I do have this on backup. Like I said, Master of the Wild Hunt just destroys creature decks. It's not quite Jit, but it's close. Alright, he has no real blocks, I guess. Deciding just to eat it. We pass the turn. He really needs something like a Wrath of God, and even then, I have this Primeval Bounty where every time I play a creature I get a 3/3. It's pretty nuts. What's this? A 2/1 Vigilant Human. You got it. About to the point where I killed the, I think this 2/2, the Lifelinker. Maybe I just kill his Spirit. That's all he attacks with. I think I'm just going to kill it. Yeah, we're going to kill it. We're doing this because it doesn't trade with any of our stuff, so now we're developing board presence, and our guys trade with everything he has in play. So we got a random dude. I think this turn I'm going to attack like so. So now if he tries triple block, I blow one of them up with my wolf. We're getting the aggro going. So he's going to trade with the wolf, that's fine. He puts the counters on that guy. I could have activated in response, that was a misplay. But let's just get 2 3/3s. Yeah, that was a misplay. The way that priority works in this is kind of weird, since you have to hit the stop timer thing while the stuff is like resolving. It still gets me, even though I played this for 3 years now, on and off. Ooh, what's he targeting? He's really got to target my master. Targets my spider, that's fine. So we're going to activate this ability and kill him, get my spider back. That was totally wrong. I guess I could have done this in response to the trigger too. Oh, I didn't have enough untapped. Alright, let's try it again. Alright, so I don't have a good attack here, but next turn he's just dead to the Alpha Strike. It's kind of what we're playing to here. Yeah, I misplayed that on so many different levels that turn. I should have killed this guy in response to the trigger because my one untapped guy. And then I should have just killed this guy and attacked this turn. Whatever, we're not losing. He attacks. The Desperation attack. You got it. I'll throw my random free beast tokens in front of you. How does that work for you? You get your 1/1 flyer. Traded my beast for nothing. That's okay. Oh look, Prey Upon. This guy, your guy. We'll put the tokens on this guy. He could have Safe Passage here, but he should have cast it right there. I can't think of anything he would have here that I'm afraid of. Why not? We'll leave the Master of the Wild Hunt back, because we have lethal. And victory! Alright, what did we unlock? Achievement, Worthy Adversary. Okay. Whoop! Skipped right through it, didn't I? Removing the cloak pen from Sigismund, you feel you're getting ever closer to completing your quest. Zendikar, chapter unlocked. I could tweet it, or post it on Facebook. Not doing either.
Zendikar is deadly.
Zendikar is deadly.
Planeswalkers, but we need to find an elf shaman there. Secretive and
Who?
into some really creepy magic.
He's into creepy
He's
magic.
far too eager to help me find my way, so I know he's hiding something.
I don't know.
Track him down. Find out what.
How about that music now? Alright, so let's see what we got for this deck. Also, we unlocked his deck, so I might play Sigismund's deck next time, because I like the new decks. Where do we unlock? There we go. Oh, Predators. This guy's great. 1/1 indestructible and attacks gets 1/1 counters. Whenever a creature dealt damage by it dies, it gets 1/1 counters. That guy's excellent. So excellent, in fact, that I am going to remove... Do you like my wolves? I think I'm just going to get rid of this spider. Save. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time as we play the next level Zendikar. Ankhgaming out.